Hello everyone, my name is Matt, also known as the UKAstroNut, and today I was going to answer the question of what is a meteor shower. So, you probably heard maybe in the last few weeks or so, depending on whenever you watch this video, that there was something called the Perseid meteor shower. And you've probably heard of meteor shower term before, and if you've gone outside and you've been lucky enough in the night sky, you may have seen loads of streaks of really bright light going through the sky, or you may know them as shooting stars. Well, one of these is a meteor, but when we have lots of them together, we call it a meteor shower. But I mean, what is a meteor? What is a meteor shower, and where do they actually come from? So first things first, what is a meteor? Well, this is just a piece of rock or dust or ice, a piece of debris and there's loads and loads of them in our solar system, all floating around. But when one of these goes into our atmosphere, we name it a meteor. And normally, when they're really, really small, they hit our atmosphere, and the pressure from the air in our atmosphere burns them up and it makes them appear really, really bright, which is why we see sort of the bright streak of light going across the night sky. But sometimes they're really, really big actually. They do go all the way down, they can hit the earth. And I mean, this is the kind of reason why we think that how the dinosaurs were extinct basically. Well, this big piece of rock goes all the way through our atmosphere, and anyway, but when they're really, really small, they normally just burn up in our atmosphere and they just appear as a nice bright streak of light. And these happen sort of every year or so, and there are lots of different meteor showers they're always regular. They happen at the same time of the year, and they last a couple of days. And you can see normal shooting stars or meteors that happen, maybe you see one a night normally. But during a meteor shower, you can see like a few a minute. So there's a really big peak. So what causes this sudden shower of meteors? Well, in our solar system, there are lots of comets that are going around the sun. Now, as they go around the solar system, they're broken up by energy from the sun. And so you have the normal comet, and the energy from the sun will heat it up and break it apart. So lots of little pieces of comet will flake off. And these pieces are really, really small, often. I mean, they can be very big, but often they're tiny, tiny little pieces. And they'll just break off. And what happens is these pieces will remain in our solar system from where the comet has gone, and they'll sort of leave a sort of a tail or a trail or a path of where the comet's gone. Now, every year or so, the Earth will go around the sun, and it will pass through one of these remnants from the comet, one of sort of the long parts of the comet's tail. And what will happen is, as it passes through this, all the debris that was in this sort of remnant trail of where the comet's been will hit the Earth's atmosphere, and this will cause a huge, huge sort of number of these meteors, because all these little pieces of debris will then hit our atmosphere, and each of these will be a meteor that we get to see. So this is just what a meteor shower is. So a meteor is just a normal piece of rock or dust or whatever that goes into our atmosphere and burns up. But when we go through the remnant, the trail, or the long tail of a comet, all of these pieces of debris that's left behind will hit the Earth's atmosphere, and they all burn up. So you have this massive shower over a period of a couple of days. You just get tons and tons and tons of meteors. And so, yeah, this is basically just what a meteor shower is. It's just the remnant of a comet as we go through it. There are loads and loads each year, and they're really, really cool to see, because you might not see shooting stars or meteors very often if you just look up normally, because they're kind of rare. But during a meteor shower, you can see like a couple of minutes. So if you can get somewhere really nice and dark, and you don't even need a pair of binoculars, just your naked eye is just good enough, you can see a pretty spectacular kind of show. Hopefully you understand what a meteor shower is now. You don't know what a meteor is as well. Check out on Google and find out when the next one is for you. It's definitely worth a watch. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check me out on Twitter at UKAstroNut. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.